Hello my good people, it's another day that we meet once again. Thank you for clicking. Leo tunaongea about how you can buy Safaricom shares with 3,000, actually 2,900. Let's see what you should do so that you can buy shares and get started. But before we do that, please take 1 second, go to the subscribe button, click on it, click on the bell, and once you do that, every time I upload a new video, you'll be seeing my new video, and you'll be able to follow these very good topics. Also click on the like button so that we can bring a lot of people in this channel so that we can grow together. So you have 3,000. How can you buy shares of Safaricom? So this is the question that people ask. Now, what ufikiria? Wow, for me to buy shares, I need millions of shillings. So today I want to demyth that so that you understand better. So the first thing you should do to buy shares of Safaricom. So Safaricom is a company in Kenya that you can buy shares from. So the first thing, you should have a CDS account. So what is a CDS account? So a CDS account is like a bank account. Vile tu unafungua bank account, but shares zinaendage kwa bank account, zinekangwa kwa CDS account. So how can I open a CDS account? That's what you're asking yourself. It's very simple. So if you have you're in Nairobi, go to the Central Bank of Kenya, tell them you want to open a CDS account, and it will cost you 0. Number 2, if you don't want all those stress, na maybe uko mbali na Nairobi, unaweza ingia kwa www.nse.co.ke. hiyo ni Nairobi Stock Exchange. Of course, I know you have heard of that. So when you get into that website, pick a broker. You need a broker. Lakini hawa broker si wale wa uongo ama sijui na kudanganya. These are real formal brokers that have been regulated by CMA and the CDSC. Inamaanisha aje? They are legit and they charge you a very little amount. And maybe you live in Kenya, maybe uko America, uko Gulf, uko mahali popote, you can want to buy shares. It's simple. Pick a broker of your interest. Usiwatoe anywhere, just go to NSE. Hapo ndani kwa website yao, Nairobi Stock Exchange, kuna legit brokers. They will open your CDS account, and once you have your CDS account, you're good to go now. All right. The second step is, after picking your broker, if you pick your broker and umetumia broker kutumia account, so the next thing, this is what you should ask yourself. I want to buy shares za kampuni gani? But for this video, we are talking about shares of Safaricom. So Safaricom, you should understand one thing. You should buy a minimum number of shares, which is 100 shares. So you have to buy 100 shares ndio uanze kukua started na Safaricom shares kama unataka kuwa stock broker. So the first thing you should ask yourself ni, kila share ni pesa ngapi? Ndio you times by 100. So shares of Safaricom hata zijafika 30 bob, but it keeps changes, so you can always be checking. So depending on the day that I'm talking or giving this video, it's around 26, 27, 28, haijafika 30 shillings. So let's say 30. So let's say for 100 shares you should have 3,000 or 2,700, 2,600, 2,700, less than 1,000. So the next thing is, those brokers hawakulangi kitu kubwa, wanakulanga just 2% of your total investment. Hizo ni kama 52 bob, 53 bob. So you have opened a CDS account. Now you have a CDS account. Tuko na kampuni yenye unataka kununua shares, maybe Safaricom. Kitu ya tatu tumesema kuwa na broker kufungua CDS account. You can't do it without a CDS account. So hapa na kurahisishia to make it easy for you, so that you to be able to make that account. So if you have a broker na kampuni yenye unataka kununua, so atakufanyia kazi, atakununulia hizo shares. Hiyo shughuli yote itakucost 2,800, close to 3,000. Tusema ni you have invested 3,000 na usha invest na Safaricom shares. What are the importance of having the shares or being in the stock market? Number 1, you don't have stress. It's stress free. Ati uliuza jana, kulienda aje, ulinibia. You don't have those things. So the first thing, there are 2 ways you can make money with shares. Number 1, dividends. Kwa mfano, let's say company may make 200,000, they may decide kupeana 50,000 kama dividends. Na uko na shares 100, na uko na shares 100. Kwa hizo shares 100 iko na 5 shareholders. Hiyo ni kumaanisha kila share ita cost 500. That means kama ulikuwa na less than shares 50, so itakuwa 50 times 500, so utapata 25,000. So kama hujaelewa, rudisha tu video tena, sikiza tena na utajua venye we calculate how they calculate annually. So that's how they give you dividends. So wewe umekaa tu nyumbani unasikia ting ting, pesa imekuja, kushinda upeleke usiweke pesa kwa bank that does not generate money. Take that money, isikue idle, go buy shares so that you can be able to get something out of it. So many people after nimepost this video wakauliza, hey, you can buy shares with 3,000. Yes, you can, depending on the company that you choose. So if you choose company yenye iko na shares yenye unaweza kununua, so choose and make something out of it. So the other way you can make money with shares, you can make with capital gains. This is why you say buy low, sell high. Maybe you bought your shares at 26 shillings, alafu all of a sudden, or with a period of time, zikapanda up to 25, 29, 30 shillings. You can decide to sell them and make a profit of 2 shillings per share. So depending on the number of shares, you multiply times 2. So that's quite amount of money, a big amount of money you can make by selling your shares. So what I can advise you is this: always focus in investing your money when you know you're shielded, where you're shielded from what you called, because you can invest your money in places that are very risky, where your money is shielded from is shielded from inflation. So if inflation is 10% and you put your money in a bank, inflation inateremsha your pesa yako. So make sure your money is shielded. Don't put yourself or your money in a place where your money is not shielded. So let's recap. So the first thing you should have is a CDS account. How do you get a CDS account? Sio lazima uende physically kwa CBK bank, it's not a must. Just go to NSC, www.nsc.co.ke. That's where you get your regulated and certified broker. So that is CDSC and a CMA, that is Capital Market Authority. They are regulated. So when you get hold of that specific company, that company will be able to open you a CDS account. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. So once you do that, identify the company you want to buy the shares from, maybe Safaricom. Then even before you go there, you should know how much is a share, ni pesa ngapi. Then plan your money. Ask yourself, how many shares can I buy minimum? Actually, NSC says you should have a minimum of 100 shares. So maybe kama unataka Safaricom, EABL, Stanbic, Equity, KCB, Kakuzi, Centum, we have so many companies that you can buy shares from. But the most important thing you should ask yourself ni share moja ni pesa ngapi? Then multiply that money by 100, because that's the minimum shares you should buy. Then understand a broker anatumia to 2% of the total investment. So for every trade he executes for you, either buying or selling, you have to understand that's how they work and how they make money. Just 2% is it's a wise way of doing it. So we always use money to make money. So always understand. I hope umenielewa. Na kama umenifuata mpaka ukafika kwa hii video, thank you very much. Na kama umesahau kusubscribe, hapo chini kuna subscribe button. Just take your time, click it, na pia hii video thumbs up, yani like hiyo video. Ukilike italetwa juu na video kwa YouTube na itakuwa na more views na watu wengi watakuja on board na watasaidika. Tutakuwa tunapatana hapo, wananiuliza kile wanataka kununua, how they want to invest, and we'll be able to invest together. And I'll be telling you secrets of how you can be able to invest. I'll be giving these topics to you for free. And maybe uko hapo na una feel I haven't answered a certain question, maybe nimesahau when I'm recording and etc. What you can do, I have a prepared document that is gonna full information on how to buy those shares, how to go about them. So if you want to get that document and you want to read more and concentrate more how to buy shares, etc. up to the last point, calculating the profit, taxing happy, you want a detailed one. So just talk to me. Maybe you want to grab that book before I even record the next video. Nitawacha namba yangu hapa so that you can be able to see it. Ama kwa comment yako niulize how can I get that book, then I'll give you that number there and I can send you that copy. And guess for how much? For only 300 shillings. And guess what? You have everything you need to know about how you can invest on shares. Text me on WhatsApp and I'll send you a soft copy and you'll be able to get all the information that you need to get started with shares. So as simple as that. So my name is Eric, for those who have heard me for the first time, and I am this kind of a person who comes after you get your money, then I tell you, oh, usitumie pesa yote, please weka hii pesa hapa, weka hii pesa hapa, weka hii pesa, so that you can be able to manage your money, financial management, etc., so that you can be able to move to the next level. I tell you real things, real things that will be able to make you be able to invest and move to the next level of finances. So we also want to remind you that we are sponsored by Royal Gates Real Estate. Royal Gates Real Estate is the best selling land selling company in Kenya. They sell land in acres and plots from as low as 100,000 shillings, and you can pay in installments. So their number is in my description box. Talk to them through WhatsApp.
Habari zenu wasia. Hii mwaka tujaonana au sio? Mko fiti? Hey. Sasa tuko fiti kabisa, bado tunauzia maplot hapa Royal Gates. Kwa poa kabisa, kama una plot, make sure umepata plot. Kwa poa kabisa, yani mko fiti. Ay. Nimeweka kimistake, lakini hapa Royal Gates tuko na maji mob sana. Kila plot iko na maji, yani maji. Sasa tunafurahia maji kwenye imefika, yani tunafurahia maji ni mingi sana. Hata ukitaka kutumia kwa nyumba yako unatumia, kwa nje unatumia, yani unaona maji huku ni tele imejaa, kila plot iko na maji. Maji hapa ni basic need uko nayo kwa plot yako. Mbona ubaki nyuma? Kuwa nasi Royal Gates upate plot yako iko na maji, iko na stima, shule ziko huko, barabara ziko safi. Nini ingine unataka? To join Royal Gates upate plot yako.